Welcome back to week 5 of Moments with Scott and Alex. Wow, what a ride. Great. I'm feeling good. How are you feeling?
I'm good. I feel like now that you said that, we should, at week 10, get a sign, like a neon blinking sign or a disco ball.
I think we need to get something in general to put right here. And
a disco ball.
So sorry that you get the same thing every time, but, it's a work in progress. We're doing our thing.
Different drinks. They
different
get a
drinks, yeah.
drink.
Cheap paper coffee cup.
There you go.
But, here we are. We're doing it. We're consistent.
Yeah,
So
I'm tired.
Are you tired?
Oh my God, I'm exhausted. But you go first because you're giddy. I walk in and you're just giddy. Look at this motherfucker, okay?
This is fully authentic. If you don't know, you've probably been living under a rock or just don't like sports at all. But
or don't turn on the TV.
Or don't turn on the TV. But Alex Ovechkin broke the world record in NHL goals.
That's amazing.
Passed Wayne Gretzky. And I happened to be at the game on Friday night where he tied it. He didn't beat it there, but
I'm surprised he didn't go to New York.
You know what? I had a buddy who went, who had bought tickets a while ago for $200, and
I heard a bunch of people.
He probably could have sold them for $1,300.
Yeah. Should have gone though.
Yeah, he was there. He got the goal on video too. So shout out Kevin.
That's amazing.
But to be in Washington, I mean, this is going to coincide with my high, right? To be in Washington. When he scored 2 goals, he had opportunity for 3 to break the record there.
Was Gretzky there that night?
Yeah.
So he's been waiting around,
that was his second time traveling
to see.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So they had started the game prior to that, unless that was the first one. I can't fully remember. Okay. But him and Gary Bettman, who's the NHL commissioner, were traveling.
That's incredible, though.
Yeah.
2 questions. Was the noise louder that night, you think, than it's ever been for any stadium, concert, or whatever? Was it louder than a playoff game? How about that?
I would say it's equivalent, probably a little louder than a playoff game. Maybe. I didn't go to the Stanley Cup games at Capital One. I went to the earlier playoff game versus Pittsburgh 2018, the year they won, which was insane. But, I mean, it was fully sold out. Every time he touched the puck, everybody's gasp in their seats, kind of get up a little bit. So, when playoffs, that doesn't happen as much because every player matters just as much, right?
For sure. But I feel like the team was probably setting it up so he could at the same time.
Yeah.
It's at that point, you're just being a team. And you're let's just let's assist.
Right. They're not
trying to take the puck to go score. They're just trying to have an assist to allow him to have the opportunity to go do it.
Yeah, everybody's working in sync.
Yeah, I mean, when you're 3 goals away, why the hell not?
Yeah. So it was, intense. It was insane. It was fully sold out, like I said before, and we had incredible seats thanks to my buddy Luke. And it was a fantastic time.
That's amazing.
He beat the record on Sunday, was able to stream that and see that. So very cool moment. But we are all caps now and getting ready for playoffs. So
it's he's bleeding it.
Yeah.
Is follow-up question again. Is Ovechkin younger than Gretzky when he broke the record?
That's a good question.
I ask because Ovechkin's young, but Gretzky
He's
also
39.
Ovechkin started younger than Gretzky professionally, correct?
It depends how you look at it, because Gretzky was in what was called the WHA at the time.
Yes.
World Hockey Association, and the Oilers were a team in that, and then they went into the NHL. Okay. So it was a little bit different how it worked.
Yeah.
I think Gretzky retired at 40.
Okay, so
he's 39. So I think Ovi might be younger. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if you have your phone.
On me. We'll circle back on this.
I should know that. I'm sorry.
He's tired.
I mean, I'm a hockey guy anyway, so I should.
Oh my God.
Anyways.
Yay. So that was your high, low. I feel like that's everything for you.
that was everything
like
for me this week.
all at
Yeah,
once,
no, I
yeah.
mean, I had a busy weekend. I would say my low was I don't know if I want to get into it, but I overslept to pick Kara up from the airport. So she wasn't waiting crazy long, but her flight got in at 1:30 a.m. on Sunday. Yeah.
Wait, what time was I supposed to get in?
No, it was supposed to get up then, but I was supposed to like either take a nap or stay up
So
the whole
what time
time.
did you pick her up?
I mean, I got there at 2, but my sleep schedule was I'm sorry. I've already had.
I'm not gonna comment on this.
I've already
I'm gonna
had.
stay out of this
We've already had
conversation.
conversations, but
That's a hard time. I will defend you for a second. That is a hard time to pick anyone up.
Because
It's a
I would
hard
almost
time.
rather have it be 4 a.m.
Yeah,
where I
yeah.
could get a little bit of
That
sleep,
makes sense.
or like midnight, right, where I can make it. But like
Yeah.
1:30 is like literally on the brink of like
Exhaustion.
Yes.
It's like even if you took a nap, you're waking up to get abrupted to go back.
Right.
I get it. It's an odd time.
So I didn't go to bed till 3, and yesterday was rough.
Okay.
So that was my low.
I'm sorry.
After a long weekend, had some business stuff, right?
Did you wake up and you're just like, holy shit?
Yeah, I mean that with the golf trip last weekend. I just feel like I haven't been able to get like a solid week of
Like a string of sleep. That's
yes.
solid. Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's this week.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyways, those are
Yay.
my highs and lows.
I love it.
I
love it.
Tell us about your trip
I
to
know.
the
Disney World?
Disney World.
Everyone's like, do you
Again,
live there?
she goes there every weekend.
No, I don't. Hot. Went for a race for 10 miler. And I didn't train a lot for this race just because I was like, I want to have fun with it. I wasn't trying to beat a time or anything. So I was like, I'll just have fun. So I didn't train too much. And then when I got there, I was like, oh my God, it's really hot. Like it was 90 something degrees on Friday and Saturday. So it was so hot. So you're already hot the day before the race Saturday. I'm like, this sucks. Got sunburn, whatever.
Before the race?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I woke up and then my alarm set at 3 a.m. on Sunday. So I got up at 3, was on the bus at 3:30, and I was into Epcot, I would say by like before 4, like 3:45. So, yeah, and then there's a bunch of stuff to do when you're there in the parking lot to like see everything.
So the race started
at 5 a.m.
At 5 a.m. So you got there at 3:45.
I got there at 3:45, 4, around there.
And where were you? You guys were staying at a Marriott resort.
Yeah.
How far from Epcot?
You can actually walk to it from the
Did
property.
you shuttle there?
But you have to shuttle because
Okay.
in order, all the runners have to go through the same security gate no matter what.
Okay.
You still have to go through security. You still have to go through like checkpoints and everything. And then once you get through security, it's about a mile walk to the corrals. But as you're walking, there's cool things to do. There's a DJ, there's the characters out, there's a bunch of stuff. So it's fun. But it was 92% humidity at 4 o'clock in the morning and 70 degrees. And I know 70 doesn't sound like that warm.
It's the humidity factor, though, right?
It's the humidity
Feels like
factor.
the heat's hugging you.
Yes, and
Yeah.
the ground was still hot. Like it
Yeah.
was coming up. So I'm like, okay. Chugged 2 big things of water, like a Powerade and a
Before?
electrolytes thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I stopped at every water station. Point to the story is I ended up doing run walk. I've never done that. I was mile 4, hot so badly that I was like, this is not going to work. Like I'm not going to survive. So I walked a little bit, ran a little bit, walked a little bit. Ended up finishing a minute later than my time last year. Because I was like running so hard.
I was going to say, do you
runs.
think it's because maybe after you walked, you sprinted more a little bit
Yes.
after that? Okay.
Yeah. So like when I walked, it was like a 13, 14 minute mile. Like I'm walking leisurely.
Right.
And then when I'm running, I'm on like an 8:10.
Okay.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm finding markers along the way. I'm like, all right, if I run to this, then I can walk. Like anything to trick your mind because it's hot as shit. Finish the race, no problem. And then all of a sudden I'm like, why do I feel so sick?
Uh-oh.
Like, not throw up, but like you feel like you don't have the energy to do anything. I'm like, there's
Because
something
of
wrong
the heat?
with, yes. I was
Okay.
like, there's something wrong. I don't know why. Like we ate breakfast, I had coffee, and I come back. I'm like, there's just something really wrong. So I fell asleep, woke back up.
That's not good.
Still felt disgusting. Like that energy. Josh's like, do you want to go home now? Like, do you want to leave now? I'm like, no. Figure it out. Drank water. I think it was heat exhaustion.
Okay.
So
it was that bad, huh?
It was that bad. Then we go to Epcot. I'm gonna get this point. Sorry. Go to Epcot. Walk around. I'm like, I'm not gonna last. Like this is worse. Like we're walking around. I don't know how. I'm like trying to smile and put my best foot forward type of thing. So then we stop at Mexico to get drinks because that's what we like to do. I never get salt in my rim. I was like, let me get salt. That was life-saving. I think I needed salt
because
so badly.
of the lack of sodium to your body or
something.
So. I don't know.
And then I had like a paloma and I kept eating the salt around it.
And
then I left there and I felt 100% better. How funny is that?
You sure it wasn't alcohol withdrawal? No, I'm kidding.
No, and this is why I think it was salt. Because usually after the race they give you a big box of like goodies and it's like crackers and a banana and this and that. And this time they didn't include these peanut butter crackers. Actually, I was eating them. And after every half marathon, I'll have 2 peanut butter crackers just to like get the insulin spike again.
Get that little like carb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I usually will have that and that helps me and I can go right back. I think because I didn't have anything salty. So that was my low and a high and my moment all at once.
Did you have fun?
I did.
You did?
Yeah, it was actually really fun to like walk and see things and take it easy. It just was hot.
Yeah.
And I will not be doing that one ever again, I said. So here I am. I think I'm still tired from it, but yeah.
So have you ever thought about doing, I mean, clearly you love to run.
Yeah.
Right? Have you thought about doing marathons?
No. I don't want to.
You don't want to?
No.
Too long? Too many people?
Too long. You're doing that for 4 hours is a good time to finish. Let's just say like an average normal good runner. Okay, go like this for 4 hours and then get back to me.
Well, listen, I would say I'm a pretty athletic human being. I've done multiple sports, right? Like hockey's my thing. I've done it forever.
Yeah.
But long distance running, just I can't do it for whatever reason.
It's a mind game. It really is.
Do you get runner's high?
At the end.
So like people have asked me, they're like, so you've never gotten runner's high? I think I was talking to Gene about this because we were talking about your race and we both were like, yeah, like long distance is our thing. And like I've tried it. Like when I lived in Baltimore, I would run around the harbor. I would do try the 4 mile things. And like at mile 2, my lower back seizes up. And I don't know if I'm not running long distance right. Like sprinting, I'm cool with.
It could be like tightness.
Give me like a shuttle run competition. You know what I mean? Like I'm down with that. Like I will.
Yeah.
You don't want a 40-yard dash? I'll see how long I can do it at this age. But I remember at Frost the running trials we would have.
Yeah, that's actually how I got into running.
Really?
Yeah. So the turkey trot
turkey trot.
Remember we did turkey trot with Wooten?
Taking it back, all you Wooten people. Yeah. Turkey trot. Was that only a Wooten thing?
It was. I don't know, but like I know Frost had their own version of turkey trot also. Because Wooten had it and then Frost had it. I thought. I could be wrong. Someone can correct us here.
I can't remember. Okay. It's been so long.
But in middle school, that's how I got into running. Was doing that turkey trot. And then in high school, I remember in high school that was a thing. Like we would all leave school early to go to the football stadium for everyone who's not participating.
Well, we would run at the Wooten track for Frost running or gym, whatever it was.
Yes, I do remember that.
Was it Mr. Parrish? Was that his name?
Yes.
Was that his name?
Yes.
With the glasses?
Mm-hmm. And then that was like the track run, but then turkey trot was around Thanksgiving time, basically. And it was like how we got out of school early that Wednesday or something. Anyway, they had a turkey trot, and it would go around Wooten and Frost and come back, and that's how I got into running. Actually, it was because of that. But that hill, holy crap! I'm sure it looks like nothing now, but I just remember it being like I feel like it's still something because that's where everyone goes sledding.
I mean, when I first went to Wooten, I did football and like did the 2-a-days, and we would have to run hills with our gear on.
No, thank you.
In August.
No. Thank you. I'm good. No. Yeah, so anyway, to answer your question, no, I'll never do a full. And
Okay.
I can confidently say that on today's the date, the 8th, that I will not do that.
So you're going to cap out at
I will
what?
always cap out at a half marathon. And for
Which
me,
is
it's
12 and change?
13.1.
13.1.
And for me, it has to do with time. So every time I run one, I want to like beat that time.
Beat that time.
Yeah. And it's like, how fast now can I run it?
So you found a way to like want to progress, but not longer distance.
Correct.
Yeah. No, that's a good way to do it for sure.
It's just easier when you do full marathons. It's a longer training program, and people who do it are like miserable because it becomes your life.
Yeah.
Like you're always training and running. When I do halves, my flexibility is I'm only running 4 times a week. So it's like a little more flexibility with it.
Do you find yourself in better shape because
Mentally,
not
Yeah.
physically?
Physically is this byproduct of it, but mentally, yes.
Okay.
Like
Interesting.
you feel better.
Yeah.
And the high for me is like, I don't get that high like you're saying, like, oh, I just ran and so now I'm high that way.
Yeah, I don't know what that
My
feels like.
high is so weird. I asked 2 doctors about this. My high is I get to the verge of blacking out during a race. Where
Like your vision goes?
Mm-hmm. Where everything becomes really small and narrow and everything gets kind of black and it's like lights are twinkling and shit. And it's during the last mile. It's always when I'm back in Epcot and I don't know how, and it's such a euphoric feeling. You can't see anything and all of a sudden your body is just, you feel like you're floating on air and your body won't stop and you're just moving. And there's a lot of times I don't remember the last mile because I am starting to black out.
That sounds like runner's high to me. I don't know what,
So
I mean, that sounds like a drug of its own.
That's my runner's high. And that's what I chase.
Okay.
It's psychotic, but that is what I chase.
I mean, I think a lot of people don't understand when I say the ASMR thing. Like, I get a weird feeling from it. Completely polar opposite.
Yes.
Things, but
the addiction aspects of it in the sense of like not addiction in a negative term, like addiction of like how it makes you feel.
Yeah.
In a positive way.
Yeah.
Yes. So
that's crazy.
High, low moment all at once for me.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. What's your song?
My song is easy. There was no question.
Okay.
And it was because of the whole OV Caps thing. It was bands that make a dance. Bands that make a dance. That song's been stuck in my head ever since because
was it like We Will Rock You?
No, so like in the locker room now, Jacob Chikrin, who's the new signee, he's first year on the team. He has like longer hair and he wore like the headbands that soccer players would wear.
Okay.
And so I don't know if it was Ovi, whoever caught on to it, but they saw him wear his band in there. And then every time in the tunnel before they go on the ice, he comes out, Jacob Chikrin, and they're like, bands that make a dance.
That song is so
bands.
old.
I know. But
wow.
because of that, now it's like a whole thing. But like it's a thing across the whole Capitals community now. And
I love it.
Yeah. So we're going to go with that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't really have one because I listened to so many things during the race.
Well, you had a deep cut. Do you remember the name of the song you sent me?
Angel of Mine.
Angel of Mine?
Yeah.
Do you remember the DJ?
No, I can't right now. I'm telling you, I'm still like a little delusional.
She sent me a good house song. It was like a chill house vibe.
Yeah. I'll give you a song then. How about this? It's Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. And the reason is because it was on my playlist when I was running. And the reason I have it is because I like to sing it when I'm running. It helps take your mind off like pain. So then you're like, never gonna give you up. Never gonna let
I know it.
down.
Do you know the whole Rick Rolled thing?
No.
You don't know about being Rick Rolled?
No.
So this was a YouTube thing. Man, really? You don't know about that?
No. I live under the rock. Apparently.
So, like, before Instagram or Facebook, like, YouTube was where you went to, like, get content of any sort, right?
Yeah.
Like,
almost everything.
With shoes.
Mm-hmm. A review on something.
A review. funny
how-to
videos,
video.
whatever.
Yeah.
So there would be like a video that somebody would like want to see, or like highlights of something, or a song that has came out that hasn't hit any platform or CD yet, and it would go for like 5 seconds, and then it would go to Never Gonna Give You Up.
Oh, I didn't
And
know
then
that.
so every time somebody would have a video like that where it would fake you out, it's being called Rick Rolled.
Oh, well, I
Yeah.
don't do that, but I do like the song, so that would be my song.
It's a classic song for
It is.
sure.
It's a good song to listen to in
Yeah.
Town.
All right. Well, good deal.
Yeah.
Sounds like we both had good weekends.
Yeah, different, but
Different.
good.
but
Both
good,
tired
high.
for different ways.
Yeah, for sure. It is Masters Week coming up, so I am excited for that. Getting ready.
That will be his high and low for next week.
Little sneak preview of our next session. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All right.
All right.
Perfect. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.